Rise and shine, all I and I's. How are all the eyes doing out here on this beautiful, lovely day? This is ElSea Jahzen in Egypt Dawn, back with another therapeutic video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know how you're striving to a therapeutic life. Greetings, all I and I's. We're back in the kitchen and we're getting right on started. We are back with another Vital food video, and we are cooking some lentil curry. So we are getting straight into the ingredients today. We have some red lentils, coconut milk, we have some ginger, garlic, red onions, we have our tomatoes, we have a lime, we have some other seasonings, that's just sea salt, and we have a grater for our ginger that we're going to be grating up with our turmeric and onions. We're going to saute that up real quick. Then we're going to be chopping everything else down. We're also going to be pairing it with some okra and some green beans on the side. It's the vital meal that we're going to be making today, so let's get straight onto it. Start off by chopping up our onions, garlic, and ginger. Yes, y'all. So I already made a curry on this channel. It was a chickpea coconut curry on this channel. If y'all want to check that out, go to my Vital food playlist where I list all of the videos we cooked on this channel. That's healthy meals, healthy Vital meals. So go check out that playlist if you haven't already. Save the playlist on your channel. On your desktop, you can save it. So we're gonna chop up these onions. I'm not gonna grate them. I have an issue with chopping them up. So we're gonna grate our ginger and grate our garlic. Saute that in some avocado oil. Yeah, so that chickpea curry was so delicious, y'all. We're gonna run it back with some lentils. So you can make curry in different types of ways. You can make curry. It's not just with chickpeas. So we have our garlic. We might need to cut this one up. Alright, I mixed in the garlic with that. We also have some garlic powder, so. Alright, so now for our ginger, I'm just going to grate some of our ginger. Alright, that's enough. So now we are going to bring over our pan. We're going to add our avocado oil. You can use grapeseed oil, hemp seed oil, whatever you got for our pan. Got that around like that. Let that warm up. Then we're going to saute this. Then we're going to start adding our mixture in there. Now we're going to use our food processor for our tomatoes to grind it up just a little bit as well. So while we're doing that, we have our food processor. We're just going to slice it and let the other one do its job. Just like that. Put a little bit of water in it. Kind of like a water consistency. Let's add some coconut milk to it. I'm adding that coconut milk. We also added some chopped onions to it, some cumin, some garlic powder, some turmeric, some ground paprika, a little bit of red crushed pepper, some limes, some lime juice. Oh, here you go. Stir it just like this back and forth. And I'm going to show them. I'm going to put a little bit of lime juice in there. Make sure y'all saving the seeds and everything. Alright, now we'll do it. And it's a beautiful orange color, which we love. Hold on, I don't need it. I'm going to put a little bit of thyme, basil, marjoram, sage, and rosemary. And we are sauteing now our onions, garlic, and ginger together. Let that cook for a little bit. Alright, y'all. So now we are going to rinse off our drowning. So now what we're going to do, we're going to pour our sauce in. I reduced my heat. I reduced the heat. Now I'm going to pour that sauce in just like that, y'all. Y'all see it? So I reduced the heat a little bit. Now I rinsed my lentils off. I'm going to add the lentils to this. I'm just going to add the lentils to it. All the lentils are in. So we're going to mix our lentils into that creaminess. Y'all see the creaminess of it? You can add spinach to this. You can dice up some more tomatoes and put in this, which that's what I'm going to do as well. I'm going to dice up some more tomatoes. And just... I forgot to add some salt to it. I tasted the salt. And I was going to add a pinch of clove. I'm going to add a pinch of clove in there. Just a pinch of clove. Y'all see that dash? That's all I'm going to add to it. We're going to keep this on probably like medium high. Let the lentils cook inside of it. Then we're going to be working on our naan bread. Now we just wait until the lentils cook inside of our sauce. We're going to chop up some more tomatoes to put inside there as well. But you can add any vegetables to this, and it'll still be curry because of the turmeric color of it, the milk, the coconut milk, the ginger, all brings out this lentil curry. We're also going to be preparing this with some okra to add the top to it. Crack in there. I should open this around with the heat. Just let it. Because I don't want it to crack on me because this is really cold. Because when you add cold to hot, it cracks when glass. It's only if you add cold to hot. Y'all let it warm up a little bit. So I'm letting my glass top cool off. Because this was in the refrigerator on top of something else. And yeah. Let's go ahead and keep that stirred up. We want to stir that up occasionally. You want to come in and stir it so it won't stick. Wow, this looks so good, y'all.
And like I said, I have it on medium heat, not high heat. I reduced the heat. We're going to be making some naan bread again. Check out my coconut chickpea curry video where we made that type of naan bread. But this is going to be with rye. I don't think, yeah, this is going to be with rye flour and chickpea flour. That one was just out of spelt flour. I'm trying to see. I know I'm still playing with y'all. I'm trying to make sure it's good. You can add potatoes to this. You can add anything to this. Anything that the children like. But I'm going to just do lentils. I can taste the ginger. Let me see what else it needs. I can taste the ginger. It seems as though it needs like more. Alright, y'all. So as you cook, you gotta keep putting water in it. So then, like at the end, because you don't want it to stick to the pan, so just keep an eye on it and then taste it to see if you need to add any more seasonings, because you have to put some more water in it. And the seasoning is pretty good. It's pretty balanced out. Just go ahead and put the top on it so it can cook. Alright. We're adding some spelt flour, raw flour, and chickpea flour. Baking powder, a pinch of it. Then this is our chickpea flour that we made from scratch here on our channel. Y'all tune into that video where we made our chili, plant-based chili. Alright, y'all, so we just gradually add some water to it. Uh-oh, I'm making a mess, y'all. I thought this was going to help me, y'all, so I put a little bit more water in it. And now it's forming into a dough almost. Let me put some more raw flour in there. Like I said, this is chickpea flour, rye flour, and spelt flour. I'll mix them all together. This is raw flour right now. So I'm mixing that in. I do have a little bit of chickpea in there in this curry. So let me use my hands and see if it's, if you can ball it up as a dough in your hand, that means the dough is ready. But if it's still sticking to your hand, make sure you knead it. Keep kneading it until all of your dough is in there. Now it's time to stir up the lentils. After this little stir, we're going to be I know, you're going to stir up the lentils in just a second. Once I get this done. See? Just make sure it don't stick on your hand really. Like that. See, we got to move it around. Hold on, because it's sticking to the pan a little bit, so. So this can be done with any type of lentils. These are just the red lentils, orange lentils, really, they orange made. But they call it red lentils, apparently. But, hold on, wait, let me get this off the side a little bit. Then you can stir in just a second. Let me try to get it off the pan. And plus, red lentils are easy to cook in our heat. Alright, stir it just a little bit more and then that's it. Then we gotta put the top on it. So this is how we're doing our naan bread. Alright, that's it. It's not ready, so don't be trying to taste it. You gotta let the lentils cook. Alright, y'all. So we are going to be making... How many do you want? How many garlic naans do you want?
4?
Girl, you ain't getting 4. I did ask you, but dang. You ain't getting 4 garlic naans. You get 2.
Oh, 2.
Yeah, you can get 2. You ain't gonna get no 4. That's a little bit too much. And plus, I don't even think it's enough.
3.
3?
3 and 2.
3 and 2. No,
Yeah.
you're gonna get 2 garlic naans. And I'm gonna get...
What?
I guess so, because that's all that's in this thing that I made enough for. So if I get 2, you get 2, is 1 left. So
Okay.
we can both really get 2.5. Yeah, it's only enough for us to get 2.5. You can roll this out, which we're probably going to be doing. It's not going to be this thick. We're going to be rolling these out. Yeah, this is sticking to this. This needs some more dough on it. Mind you, I did not put any seasonings in it yet. I'll season it with some garlic powder and sea salt with a little bit. Well, it's going to have oil on it. So. With a little bit of Italian seasoning. Now, let me see this while you're doing all that. I got to stir it. Oops. Accidentally. Egypt trying to lick the spoon and stuff every minute. But this is what it's looking like, y'all.
Keep popping.
I put it on low. This is just on high. But this is how. Yeah, and I'm tasting it, and it is ready, really. Almost ready. The lentils are not fully cooked. The sauce is phenomenal. I added a little bit more tomatoes in there. Oh, that's how it's looking, y'all. Lentil curry. This is how it's looking. Lentil curry. You can make healthy meals at home. This has over 100 minerals. This lentil curry. This is full of iron, full of protein. This is full of vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin K if you want to add some greens. You can add some spinach in this, which I think, well, I'm going to have some okra on the side. We're going to have some okra on the side, and Egypt's going to have some green beans. You can have okra as well, but I don't know if you're going to eat it. But yeah, this is pretty much finished. So I'm going to put this on simmer. And it's about 5 minutes to it, and it'll be done. Lentils don't take long to cook. I love the thickness of it with the coconut milk. And then I put a little bit of clove in there. Ginger's coming along really nice. Onions, tomatoes. We put thyme, oregano, basil in this as well. So this is our lentil curry, y'all. It's still not finished yet. You just need to go in there for a little bit longer. I see the I need to put the rest of this water in there. I put the rest of that water in there so it can cook a little bit. So it won't stick to the pan when I put this top over it. Or put the last drop of that milk on there. Stir that in with it. Since we just add a little bit of that water. Alright, y'all. Now, let's put the top over there and just let it cook for an additional about 5-10 minutes. And then we're going to be moving our red lentil curry. The last thing that we have to do is our lime juice. Put our lime juice on there. And then, you know, for the presentation, so just squirt some lime juice over it. I'm trying to get her green beans to be done. Then we're going to plate Egypt plate. Then we're going to be making our garlic naan bread to go with our lentil curry. Oh, this is too good. Well, alright, let me eat it with the bread once we make it. Wow, yeah, that's good. Alright, y'all, so we got that oil, so we can oil our pan to do our garlic naan. We're just going to put a little bit of onion flakes on it and some garlic powder. So a little sea salt. Hey, stop playing with that, Egypt. You finished with that?
Yes.
Alright. She was putting the honey in our herbal juice that we're going to be having today. We make our herbal juice every week. If you guys want to know the ingredients of it, go to my Baita Tofu playlist and then hit herbal juice. Telling you, raw honey is the only honey that you need to be having. Stay tuned for our beehive when we do our beehives. No. No, I wish. We're just gonna, I'm gonna do half of it for you and then. Alright. Let's do half for Egypt so she can just really get one. Have the rest for tomorrow. Let's check how her green beans is doing. Let's stir her green beans up. This is the green beans. We've grown green beans on this channel. We're going to be doing it this year as well. But this is the green beans that she's going to be having with her lentils. And then I'm going to be having okra. So always, like I said in my last video, always pair your meal with some greens. So this meal, we are pairing it with green beans and okra. Green beans and okra is what we're pairing our meal with today. Always pair your meal with some greens. It don't matter what greens it is. It can be kiwi, green apple. It can be green beans. It can be okra. It could be, I'm talking about spinach, kale, collard greens. It could be a soursop. It could be like anything. I'm literally like anything that's green. Pair it with your meals. Okay? That's most important. That is very important for you to know and do. Let me taste that. I need some more garlic powder and some more salt. I'm going to put a little lime juice in it to cut the salt. Also, you can utilize limes to cut the salt. So if you need to reduce your salt intake, cut it with the lime. Cut it with the lime and save those seeds. Cut it with a lime if you need more salt and stuff, because you do not want your food too salty. So this is almost finished for Egypt, and then we're going to put my okra on and on your bread oil. When you are a chef and when you cook plant-based food for all of these years and stuff, you'll know what needs to be added. So I was just like, oh, that needs some little bit black pepper. Oh, that needs a little bit more salt. Oh, that needs some paprika. Oh, that needs some Italian seasoning. Like, I'm always on it with the taste. That's how I made my herbal Kool-Aid juice. Because I knew exactly what it needed. Oh, it needs some cinnamon. Oh, it needs some oregano. Oh, it needs some thyme. Alright, y'all, so I'm finna fix Egypt's plate. So we have some green beans right here. We're gonna have her bread right there. And we're going to take a look at those lentils again. Yes, our curry lentils. See if she gravitate to that first. Alright. And we're going to wait until our bread is finished and give her a piece of that. And that is her meal. Then we're going to see what my meal looks like, because my meal, I need to cook the okra. Alright, y'all, this is Egypt's plate. So I'm going to have bread. Right, cream off. This is her last piece of bread. She can use it to eat her curry lentils, and then she has some greens on the side, which is green beans. So this is a meal that your kids can have right now. Get them this little fun little tray plate. So always pair your kids' meals with greens, and these are the greens that you can use for your kids. Always make sure they have greens with their meals. So this is what I like to do for Egypt. What I like to do Y'all see that greens on her plate? She has green beans, kiwi, and seaweed chips. So she has all of her minerals. This right here, this is, well, I wish I could say it's gluten-free bread. But this right here is spelt flour, chickpea flour, and rye flour. Then she has her curry. Then she has her seaweed chips, kiwi, and her green beans. All of this is 100 minerals in her vessel. All the vitamins. All of this is multivitamins. Plus, she took her tincture today, her party acro tincture that I made. Follow my Patreon if you want to know how to make tinctures. But she already did her half a tincture right after she woke up. Then for her breakfast, she had a green apple. Now for lunch, she's having green beans, kiwi. Here, let me get this other one. I need this other one down while I'm talking. Excuse me, y'all. Let me put this down because I'm just really going to cook more. And this one's going to burn it. You can roll this out thinner if you want it thin. But yeah, so this is what she's having for lunch. Alright, Angel, be ready for your lunch? Girl, she didn't... Yeah, she's definitely waiting for her lunch because she's trying to lick the spoon and all types of stuff. So, come on, so you can go ahead and sit down and get ready for your lunch. Your Vital meal lunch. Alright, let me get you your spoon. So you can eat your Vital meal. That is how you prepare your meal for your children, because your children should not be having diabetes, eczema, and all of these extra things. Make sure they're drinking their herbal juice. Limit the sugar. And switch out your sugars for raw sugar, cane sugar, or dates. That's the only sugar that you really need to be having. And you need to cook your own sugar. Cook your own juices. Your own cakes, cookies, and pies. And whatever your kid be eating that cause the kid to have diabetes. Check what they're eating. Alright, so this is how one of the breads is coming along. The garlic naans. Then I'm going to cook my okra. It's already setting. I have okra, bell peppers, already cut everything up. And I put some seasonings in there as well. So I kind of already pre-made it. I'm letting that okra sit in that water to get really, really juicy. To really set to be ready for when I put it on the stove. Well, I really could already put it in right now in this pot. Because once this one bread is done, I'm going to cook the other breads tomorrow. We have the other breads right here. We have 3 more breads to cook. But I'm going to just wait till tomorrow to cook them. Or later today, actually. If we want some more bread. Because I'm going to wrap this video up so we can sit down and eat. And I got more stuff to do outside in the garden. Check out my Restore the Garden Eating playlist on here on YouTube, where we are planting seeds for sustainability and recreating the bartering system. That's what we do on this channel. So we create sustainability by gardening to table our meals, by eating healthy vital meals, eating sustainably, you know, being resourceful and not wasteful, and, you know, with our fellow community members and our neighbors and stuff like that. So I'm gonna make sure y'all tuning into that. So while y'all watch this cook, I'm gonna go ahead and be preparing our herbal juice. Yeah, so I'm gonna be storing my herbal juice while y'all sit and look at that. We're finished bottling up our herbal juice. Now, after this garlic naan is finished, we're gonna be plating up my plate. Making sure this is finished before we put on our okra. Which our okra is not going to take that long to cook. Alright, y'all. So we're about to plate up. Me cooking the okra. My phone is low. So while I'm eating, I'm going to go ahead and eat outside. Egypt already ate hers. I'll put a little bit of more coconut milk on mine. Getting a bit more creamier. I'm also going to be putting, why is this like that? There we go. So this is my plate. I had already really ate. But this is my meal. So I have some okra with bell peppers, lentil curry with naan bread. So let's take some more pieces of bread. You see that? No cheese, just turmeric. We're gonna give it a taste test. Wow, y'all. It's a 10 out of 10. Put a little crushed peppers on mine. But yeah, this is a 10 out of 10 meal. Y'all go ahead and make this Vata Atta meal. This will be in a Vata Atta food playlist where we cook other additional healthy meals and plant-based meals on this channel. So give thanks and gratitude for y'all tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know how you're striving to a therapeutic life in the comments.